these are innate within us. Now, our personality experiences in life can impact our identifications. But you're right, the Enneagram is based on motivations, these deeper defense strategies. That we have these idealized images and corresponding core fears that really need to be protected by defense strategies. But if that defense strategy is like in overdrive, then it doesn't help us. But
so like our I just want to be clear, our personality then is kind of like it's our way of defending against that fear.
Yes. The defense strategies.
Yeah.
So what Naranjo did as a psychiatrist is he developed the emotional component, the psychological component of Ichazo's focus on what we need to do spiritually to be more self-aware and more in union with the divine. So he was on the same journey, but as a psychiatrist, he could take all his research, or that he'd learned actually, but he was a part of the kind of the vanguards of the 60s that were doing research on personality. He was at Ohio State, which was the center, and at a time in history when it became important to understand that all social problems have psychological components. And prior to the 60s, that just was not understood at all. So when Ichazo and Naranjo met, it was a wonderful blend of two worlds because they appreciated each other's world. And then when it came together, the system could be used to feel better as a human being, even if you weren't going to pursue a spiritual path. But initially, it was a spiritual path. And therein lies some problems, though. If people don't go a little deeper, they're not going to get as many benefits. But you can go as deep as you want or as shallow. I'm 40 years in January, 40 years I've been teaching the Enneagram, and I'm not bored. And I understand more and more and more about human nature and people. And the key thing about the Enneagram, and I'll return to the types, but the main thing, if you understand the Enneagram, is that you can forgive yourself and others. You don't personalize people just doing their thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So if
my whole life has been that way since I've learned the Enneagram. It's like, oh my gosh, you see this person acting up in this way that just drives me crazy. And it's like, and then when I realize, oh, well, they're just a 4 and they're doing what 4s do. And then suddenly it's like I completely back off and give them permission to just act the way the 4s do.
Focus on what they focus on. Because as an 8, I would think,